Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. The Crusty Rabbit Hole. And today... Oh, I forgot to I had to say the time. I have to do it like Cece. 10:07, 22:3:26. Today, we're going to look into a video that Cece, for some reason, uploaded about... Was it 6 years ago? Where it didn't go very well. He was trying to explain the earth and stuff like that, and he had a pumpkin in his hand, and he was in his kitchen. He was doing one of these kitchen rants like Cecil does. And, the video only lasted a minute because his wife came in and called him an idiot. And he asked, could he have a couple of minutes just to make the video? And she says, no, I'm cold and I'm hungry and, this is nonsense and all the rest of it. And he looked really embarrassed. And I kind of felt bad for him. But I can't understand why he pressed stop and then he uploaded the video. But that video got him almost 250,000 views. So let's look at that, and then we're going to look into another video where he kind of rants a bit about homeless people, which, was kind of dodgy. Here we go.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Same day, same time.
Oh, right, hold on a second. So he tried making this video already, I see. This isn't going to go very far. It's about 50 seconds, and he still uploaded the video. And then Simon Dan, the creaky blinder, and a number of people that commentate on these kinds of videos and that, spread it all over the internet. I don't understand why CC flipping, put up this video. But anyway, let's do it.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Same day, same time. This is not to scale, of course.
Of course. We're going to have a wee lesson with Cece, but it doesn't get that far, does it? But anyway.
When I grew up, the solar system was stationary.
All right, come on.
Oh.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
Oh, will you stop this bullshit? This is Cece's wife making a guest appearance unexpectedly. I kind of feel bad for him. He's embarrassed. Well, why'd you upload the video? Idiot. Oh no. Oh, this is...
Shouldn't you give me like 5 minutes?
No, you've had it all morning, and I'm just freezing, and I'm hungry, and I'm cleaning the house.
Oh. That's what second-hand embarrassment feels like right there. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Why did he upload that? Oh, CC. I don't know. But anyway, most of his videos are now, why does that work? Now, this video kind of tells me that he drives a bus that transports patients. Because he was talking about he was waiting for a patient, blah, blah, blah. He's driving a bus, and you can see there's a wheelchair ramp in the back and stuff like that. So this is his work. So he's making videos while he's waiting for patients, or he's on his tea break or whatever. So let's get into that.
All right. Good
Hey,
morning,
no.
good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York.
Westchester County.
It's 11:20:25.
Are you on your tea break?
A couple things that I just wanted to cover.
You get it all out. You see, what goes around in Cece's head, nobody sort of expects. So, what he's going to come out with, nobody flipping knows. But you know it's going to be something to do with the flat earth, or something to do with they are lying to you. Like NASA and the government and all the rest of it. Some, I mean, some of it I can guess, but yeah, his rants are hilarious though. But this is kind of funny, so I thought I'd cover it and cheer myself up this Sunday morning.
I've been fucking with the AI thing on my phone. On Verizon, we have something that's called Gemini. I think the iPhone, I'm not sure what the iPhone is, but they have something on there too. I forget what it's called. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I don't have iPhone. I have Android. Anyway, so I've been fucking with it, and there are ways to stump this thing up.
Most likely. I just don't want to mess with AI. Those co-pilots uploaded on my computer, I don't really know what it is. It's something to do with AI stuff, and I watched a load of videos about it, and a lot of the computer experts says just get rid of it because it was slowing my computer down. I don't need AI stuff. I want real things.
And I want you to have some fun with it, okay? So engage your AI unit and start talking. Okay?
Cecil, or CC, I know I'm lonely, but I'm not going to be talking to a fucking machine. No thank you. Not for me. It's not real. But you keep blabbering on about things not being real. Why are you talking to AI then, so?
Okay. Talk about the weather, talk about flat earth, talk about counting numbers.
No, there's no way I'm talking to AI about flat earth. It's bollocks.
And stuff like that. But one thing that really stumps them up is ask them how they feel. Ask AI, if you had a physical body, how tall would you be?
But it's just a machine. It's computer programming and stuff. It's not physical, CC. Well, why would you ask that? You're not going to get anything valuable from asking questions like that. I don't understand that. But anyway, continue.
Specific questions like that. And they'll, I just slipped it up that actually stuttered. I mean, it's just so funny. It's just the time that we're living in right now is unfucking believable. I never, ever thought that the only thing in the world that has changed in technology are these stupid phones.
But you must have fuck all else to do in your spare time. I'm just saying.
That's it. That's the technology. That's our advancement. Our phones. That's all. Nothing else. Buildings look the same. Everything looks the same. I can go back into my fucking neighborhood right now, and the sticker that I put on there when I was 5 years old is still fucking there.
Yeah, I have a sticker in my home house that's still there. But buildings have changed, CC. We've learned to make things cheaper. We've learned insulation. We've learned modular buildings. We've learned a lot of technology when it comes to architecture and structures. We've even learned more about sustainable homes in the line of independent power sources, independent water supplies, off-grid systems, all that kind of thing. We learned all those things. So maybe in the future, homes might be cheaper. Apparently you can get houses on Amazon.
But what you're saying, okay, what changes would there be? Innovations, new buildings, new material, new shit. There's nothing.
There's loads, Cece. What are you talking about? I live in an apartment, right? And it's It's a wood frame apartment. It came in a kit. The bathroom came in a kit, the sitting room, and it just slotted into a wall of bricks. And the insulation in it is really, really thick. Basically, inside here is just all plywood. But it's a sealed unit. It's a sealed apartment. You have to have there's a separate system for air circulation and stuff. It's that sealed. It's got triple glazing, and then there's air circulation and stuff like that because it's a sealed building. We didn't have that technology years ago.
There's nothing. With our history, they were able to build these beautiful architectural engineering mega houses and mansions and a king could live in it. I mean, they have sculptures written on every little thing, every attention to detail.
Yes, I know that, and it's beautiful and everything. But the modern world, people can't afford to maintain these buildings. A lot of these big mansions and stuff have been turned into hotels because, the individual family or the individual person, it's a millstone around their neck with maintenance every year. We're now developing homes that are, there's less maintenance and stuff, maintenance-free stuff, That's the way it works, So, things are more economical. It's not wasteful. I know that the fancy buildings and the sculptures and stuff are very decorative and very nice and everything. But, we're in a society where we're looking into economics and stuff. But CC he doesn't get that.
We have these stupid fucking buildings that look like insane asylums with these little windows on them. That's all we have here. That's it.
Yeah, some of them do look dumb. But they're modern, highly teched buildings that are designed to save money and time.
That's it. After all of these years, after all of the architects have graduated college and they've blessed us with their knowledge, we get nothing. But all of our history, they got so much. So much.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're building a mansion with all these sculptures and big pillars and stuff like that, people have to be paid to make those things. And when you think about it in the modern age where, we're trying to be as economical as possible, what good is a sculpture on the side of a building? Apart from being decorative and beautiful and stuff like that. If you think of it that kind of way. I'm not saying that modern buildings are beautiful or anything like that. Some of them are really, really ugly in that. But it's about economics.
I mean, they're buildings that they've dug up, and remember what I said, dug up, that they've destroyed because it doesn't go with our technology. Go to the Grand Canyon. There's some areas that are cordoned off. You know why? Because they're probably fucking pyramids down there. Who knows? Who knows? But I believe that the Grand Canyon was a whole demolition thing anyway to begin with. They were digging for something. I don't know what the fuck they were digging for, but it was a mining operation. I don't know.
Grand Canyon. No, was it not to do with erosion or some shit? CC, do you not look up these things before you talk about them? Well, here I am just reacting to you without looking into everything. But the Grand Canyon was erosion, as far as I know.
But it's amazing. It really is.
It is. It's great.
I'm going to be visiting that at some point. I don't know when, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've been noticing the sun and the moon, and I've been trying to explain. Oh, I know. It's holiday season. I'll get into that in a second.
Happy holiday.
But I've been trying to explain to people, how close the closest star to us is.
you must be a fucking great fun at parties.
So it's about 4.5 light years away. Okay. Alpha Centauri, is that what it is? Who the fuck cares? I mean, they just come up with these stupid names. Doesn't matter. It's a fucking light in the sky. Okay, that's all it is. It's a light in the sky. But this light in the sky, apparently, you can see 4.5 light years away. You know what that comes out to in miles? That's 24 trillion. Trillion. That's a T. B, T.
Right.
Trillion miles away.
Okay.
A flashlight. That's what you can see.
Don't get stressed about it, Cece. It's not that big deal. Fuck's sake.
These ridiculous numbers, I'm shocked that nobody's actually come up and asked the professor, do you hear what you just said? You just said that we can see a light that's 24 trillion miles away. Does that make any sense at all to you? Any sense at all? I mean, I'm shocked. Nobody has come to say that. But you see, that's when you get the authoritative figure, there. That's when you get the person who comes in, get the white jacket on, put the glasses on, get the clipboard, and there you go. Okay? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And that's why everybody's so indoctrinated. They could be pretty much told anything at this point.
Cece makes all these videos, and they're all kind of the same sort of thing. It's about, the government lying to us, flat earth, we've been indoctrinated, we've been, enslaved in the system. In some ways, we are, and stuff like that. But it takes over his channel and makes you think, does he think about any other things? Do you know what I mean? If I was sitting here and say, the government are all screwing us and everything, I would be a very depressed person, And God knows, the last year, I've many things that I could say about the fucking government, because my life's been completely ruined the last 12 months. But sometimes, I just have to take a break from the stress of it all, and I try to think about something else. But, Cece just rambles on about stuff that doesn't really affect us in everyday life, and he gets flustered about it.
I get the space times or science times, I think. I don't know who signed me up for that, but thanks, guys. I like to get the giggle in the morning every once in a while when I am told.
Well, I'm getting a giggle right now. That's why I'm reacting to your video this Sunday morning at 10:25.
That there's planets out there that look like donuts. That's great. Wonderful. Or the next meteor that looks like a big joint coming to hit us. Always nice to hear those. You gotta laugh and giggle about this stuff. You see, now I know what's gonna happen. Okay? We've got Thanksgiving coming up. Okay?
Oh, the last video that I reacted to. Funny enough, I picked this one at random. And remember, I was saying that he was talking about flat Earth during Thanksgiving dinner. This is the fucking video that I was referring to, and I couldn't find it, but I found it randomly. I got lucky. Maybe I need to do the lotto.
Yes, we do. Just tap him on the shoulder and ask him about flat Earth.
No. Don't do that at your Thanksgiving flipping party with your family members. Your wife is not going to be very impressed. She's not impressed with you at the moment anyway. She's not impressed with all this bullshit anyway. She says it's all nonsense and you're a fucking idiot. So don't fucking make a tool of yourself, Cece.
About flat Earth. No, and no. Negative. You keep your mouth shut.
Exactly, Cece. At least you've learned something from your wife giving out to you.
At the table. Don't say anything.
Oh, say fuck all.
Speaking about sports. They're going to be talking about Trump. I can guarantee you that.
Oh,
And they'll
probably.
also be talking about the new mayor that has blessed us with his knowledge and experience of.
When you hear what he says. And, yeah, it's a bit offensive against homeless people, but, you know, Cece doesn't have a filter.
33 years old. Is that all? That's how old he is. 33 years of age, and now he's the mayor of New York City, who I believe would like to turn our city buses into traveling homeless shelters
Here we go.
by giving everybody free transportation. That's nice. I like that. That's nice. That's just beautiful.
Brilliant.
I can't wait till people go on to public transportations and see all these homeless people, you know, sleeping, puking, shitting. God knows what the fuck they'll be doing. It's disgusting.
You didn't think this one through, did you? Oh, fucking hell.
And what do you think about the bus drivers? What do you think they're going to think about that? Because they can't control it. They're going to have to let them do what they want to do. You see, when you're a train conductor, you're 20 cabooses up there. You don't know what the hell's going on in the back. But when you're a bus driver, you're right next to these bums that are sitting on your bus that are going to be not paying for anything at all and turning it into a freaking traveling homeless shelter. That's great. That's great. That's one of the ideas that he has. And he wants to come up with his own supermarket. What the fuck is this guy? He is going to cost the city trillions. You know, Trump did so much. He's cleaned so much down. A couple of friends live down the city, and they've even told me, you know, it's starting to get better. You know, bums are getting off the road, off the streets.
Bums are getting off the street. CC, do you know people, you know, not all homeless people. Homeless people are there, you know, they're homeless for a reason, like. You know, maybe, you know, some of them have been addicted to alcohol and drugs. But you're stereotypical, you know, you're putting them all into a box. Sometimes people are homeless because of domestic violence or, you know, financial issues and stuff like that. I don't think you think these things through. Do better, CC. Flip sick.
Tents are starting to disappear. You know, now that this guy's back, they'll be all back once again. Good job. Good.
What's the problem? I know that the tents being an eyesore is a thing with people and stuff like that. Let's clean up our city. Let's pretend it's not happening. And, you know, but these are homeless people that, you know, are homeless for all different reasons. Like, it's a problem. You can't just push it away because, you know, it looks bad for the city. You know, there's an underlying issue there. Do you not understand that? I thought you were a flat earther. I thought you were an intelligent person here. It's not, you know. It doesn't do well for your argument for flat earth, let's just say. You're not thinking deeply enough. What is the issue with homeless people? You know, how can we fix it? We can't just flip in, you know, hide it away and push it outside the city so the city looks nice and all the rest of it. There's still a fucking problem there, CC. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Meanwhile, he's going to probably cost us trillions of dollars, and who knows how much money is floating around that's just waiting to be grabbed by anybody who gets elected. Isn't that great?
It is. It's
Don't you
brilliant.
wish you became a politician? Because the minute you do, you become a multimillionaire. That's right. You can become like Obama and buy the Magnum PI estate and tear it down and build a little mini mansion there. It's great, isn't it?
I'm getting distracted by Cece's hair. It's always fantastic.
What fucking bullshit. I mean, I can't believe I didn't see all of this before. I mean, all of it is just nonsense. Every single thing is bullshit. There's nothing out there that's real anymore. Yeah, sure, the truck behind me is real, but where is it going? Is the person driving it a licensed CDL driver? Probably not. They're pulling those people
Fuck
over
hell.
left and right. I think they just made a huge bust in Texas. They pull over like 15,000 of these people driving semi-trucks. A semi-truck. You've got to go to DMV. You got to show them your proof of identification. You've got to show them a birth certificate. You've got to take a test. You got to go for a driving test, and you've got to go do. They're being given these CDL licenses without doing shit.
Do you notice a truck goes past and he's completely derailed and he's off on another rant? It's fucking fantastic.
Here's your CDL license. I saw one. It's NPCs. They're all over the place. They just wander around. I don't know. I saw this one woman. I'll tell you about the driver's license I saw, but there was this one woman that I saw walking in town the other day. I was just sitting there hanging out and waiting for a patient.
Waiting for a patient. Are we gone to the extreme now that the patients are driving the bus? No, I'm not. I'm not being. I'm just cracking a joke, Cece. Don't take offense. Fuck me.
She was walking fine, and then all of a sudden she stopped, she did a 360, and then she walked back over the same, footsteps. She's like, what the fuck? And she stopped, did another 360, and then continued on.
He noticed this. CC is a wee bit like myself because I kind of sometimes overthink things. And what CC's doing in that moment in time, he's trying to read the woman's mind. What is she thinking in that moment in time? This is a fantastic word that is CC's brain.
And I was like, what did you forget something? Or did you not forget something? Or was it a glitch in the system?
It's a complete and utter mystery, CC. And I bet you didn't sleep that night. Yeah, sometimes I wander into, these kind of things. I wonder what happened here or whatever. But I don't overthink it, you know what I mean? This is strange.
Just weird things. I see this shit. It's just, you can't, you don't have enough time to get your camera out. You know what I mean? You don't have...
Were you going to film this woman? Why would you do that? Because you see the woman walk a certain distance, do a 360, walk back, do another 360, and then maybe she said, oh, I forgot something. And then she turns around, she goes back, and then she says, oh, I know where it is. I didn't bring it with me. It's at home. And she turns around, she walks off again. That could be what is going on in but Cece wants to be the mind reader kind of thing. Notice that we've gone off on a tangent here.
Talking about, you don't have enough time. You're like, oh, wait, you're fumbling around with the camera, and then you're looking down, and you want to witness what the fuck is going on here, and you can't. So that's it. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The driver's license that I saw, the name on it was, for the first name, unknown. That's great. Last name, unknown. And that was an actual driver's license.
Mr. and Mrs. Unknown. I don't know if this is bullshit or not. It sounds like bullshit to me. I couldn't be bothered looking any of this shit up. I just want to react, you know what I mean? I need to be cheered up. Cece, you're making me miserable this morning. Cheer me up. Start cursing and swearing and stuff and giving out to us and telling us to wake up and stuff. I want some of that.
It's great. Had some made-up address on it, but, you see this shit. Because we're going through, we're hiring, trying to get another guy, and I can't believe this. What the fuck? what is happening to this world. I'm telling you, I live in the fucking Twilight Zone. This is nothing with what I grew up with. This is just the very opposite of what I grew up with.
I'd agree with you there. I think the last 10 years, or since the cocoa epidemic in 2020, the world has gone to shit. But I just don't feel like going on camera and rambling about it, because I probably end up sounding like you. You know?
Of everything. The government, money, happiness.
Exactly.
People. Or maybe I'm just starting, maybe I've noticed it over the years of being a flat earther. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Well, people don't really like flat earthers because they think they're complete and utter idiots. CC, I think you backed the wrong horse, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I mean, I can't believe that people believe all of this shit that we're traveling at this amount of rate of speed.
Oh, he's going to come up with a comment here. He's going to come up with something here, and it proves how dumb this flat Earth thing is. And Cece doesn't know anything about the science of the spinning ball concept, because he's about to tell us. Do you know, I've seen other flat earthers where they try to prove that the earth is flat by getting into a bus and bouncing a ball up and down while driving at 50 miles an hour or something. Or doing the same sort of experiment in the back of a pickup truck or the back of a trailer. As in, and they don't believe that the earth is spinning, because when they bounce the ball inside the bus or inside the trailer, driving at 50 miles an hour, the ball doesn't go. You know what I mean? This is where he fucks up here.
Go to a lake early in the morning and it's a mirror. No movement at all whatsoever.
All right, so because the earth is spinning, the water should be sloshing around. He's going to come up with another comment in a minute, and I'll try to explain to you, CC, what's happening here.
That the clouds are what they say they are. They're not. They're not in the Earth's atmosphere. Well, yeah, they're in the Earth's atmosphere, but it's not moving. The clouds are moving. Okay, the stars are moving.
No.
The plane is moving. The helicopter is moving. You're not.
But the atmosphere, when the Earth is spinning, a certain amount of the atmosphere is spinning with it. That's why when you jump up and down, you land in the exact same place. These flat earthers think that if you're able to jump, if you're able to put a helicopter directly up 100, 200, 300 feet and stay up there for 5 minutes, you should be coming down in a different place. But the helicopter is moving with the Earth because it's in the Earth's atmosphere and it's moving with it. See, you don't understand. This is why this flat Earth thing is a complete load of old shit.
We brought this up a million times. Just take a chopper, hover up there for 15, 20 minutes.
Exactly. You're going to come back down in the same place because the Earth is moving and the chopper is moving with the Earth in the Earth's atmosphere. You don't get it, do you?
Okay, I don't know the exact measurements. I don't give a shit. All I'm saying is if you did that, you wouldn't land down exactly where you landed off from if it was this spinning fucking ball in space.
If you can't understand that concept, Cece, I don't know what to tell you. The helicopter is in the Earth's atmosphere. It's moving with the flipping Earth. That's why it lands down in the same place. That's a simplified version of it. I could get complicated, but I just couldn't be arsed.
It's impossible. Stars, you can't see light that far away. I mean, you just can't. It would be impossible to see trillions and trillions and trillions of miles and see a light years away.
Yeah, the problem is you think this light years away is complete and utter bollocks because you think everything is contained in the Simpsons fishbowl thing, the firmament or the cover over the flipping Earth, like it was over the town of Springfield, kind of thing. You think everything, the sun, the clouds, the stars, which is all a light show, by the way, it's all fake, sort of thing. But it's all contained within the round dishy thing, over the flat Earth, kind of thing. That's what he thinks. And nothing outside that exists. It's strange.
It's impossible. Do you have any proof? No. But do you have any proof that I can see it? No. No, here we are. The same fucking argument, the same shit. It's happening now. I mean, more and more of us are becoming flat earthers. More and more of us are questioning shit. And you can tell by the media, because now, what is this, the Epstein files again? I mean, who the fuck cares? First off, would you give up a sheet of paper that has names on it that could be blackmailed? I mean, that sheet of paper is worth trillions of dollars. You know?
What's that got to do with flat Earth? You're gone off on a tangent again. It's kind of like his hard drive, his spinning hard drive in his head is spinning around and stopping randomly with just shit that's in his head. It's fucking, it's a wonderful thing.
You know, you could use it the rest of your life. I'm going to blackmail him. You know, I'll let this shit out. I mean, it's just such bullshit. It's there to keep you talking water cooler talk, and that's all it is. Okay? They blow something off into the atmosphere, it comes crashing down and lands into the ocean. They say it's in space. I don't see any pictures of Earth from space. I see nothing.
You have seen pictures from Earth from space, but you think it's fake because you think NASA is trying to fool everybody. Why would they be doing that? They've other things to do. These flat earthers think that NASA is on a mission to indoctrinate us into a globe Earth. That's not what NASA does. And they've been keeping secrets from us. How many people live in or work at NASA? When you think somebody had spilled the beans? Are you fucking kidding me? That's what they fail to answer when these questions. You know, NASA and the government is keeping secrets from us. Especially NASA. And apparently there's thousands of people that work in NASA. There's always going to be, we're human beings, there's always going to be a big mouth within a couple of thousand people. It's nonsense.
Nothing at all. Shit. Dick. Goose. Nothing. I see no pictures from space. There should be a fucking camera on the moon 24/7. Hell, isn't Voyager 1 still giving us transmissions from somebody's basement? I wonder where Voyager 1 really is. Is it in a bunker somewhere, or is it on Devil's Island? Who knows? I'd really like to know where this satellite is, if it even existed anyway to begin with. And somebody had to have built it. They took pictures of it.
Jesus, your brain is a fantastic thing. Just keep talking, Cece. It's fucking wonderful.
Be somewhere. Maybe it's in Facebook's collection of shit. Who knows? Zuckerman. Anyway, hope everybody's good. I just want to
I'm
touch base with
brilliant.
everybody.
I'm absolutely brilliant. I'm great. I'm great. And I just wanted to, commentate on your video this morning because I need a bit of cheering up. I've had a hard time lately. So thank you, Cece. I haven't been educated in any freaking way because you're talking a load of shite, but it's entertaining. I just find this shit funny. So well done, and thank you very much.
Holidays are coming up once again.
Yeah, don't talk to anybody on, with your family members when they're coming over for the holidays and that. Don't be talking to them about flat Earth. You're going to have a hard time, as demonstrated by your wife at the beginning of this video. Don't do things like that, We don't want to see you embarrassed like that anymore, It's kind of sad.
And as I said, and I will always say every year, keep your mouth shut.
Exactly. You've learned your lesson finally. That's freaking brilliant. I mean, like, it did take, a really embarrassing moment to do that. But I can't understand, Cece, why you didn't get your point across, but you still put out the video of your wife calling you an idiot. I just don't get that. It boggles my mind. I don't care if I get 250,000 views on the thing. I'm not putting that shit out there. And people, commentary channels have been taking the piss out of you for years for that video. That flipping 50 seconds of a video that you could have just deleted. But you put it out there and people are wiping the floor with you. I don't understand it, Cece. Why'd you do that? It's just views.
Don't say anything. You don't want to be outside in the bushes, do you? No, you don't.
Are we speaking from experience here? Because I think you might have been kicked out a few times for talking nonsense, But at least you've learned your lesson now, which is great for you, Cece. Just keep your mouth shut. You keep talking on the internet because I think it's funny though. I think this is entertaining. You're fucking a great entertainer.
You say anything, you're going to disrupt people. You're going to disturb them. Okay?
Well, lesson learned. Every day's a school day, Cece. Every day's a school day. At least you learn something.
You can mention something like, vaguely, like, I'm trying to think of something here. Maybe, do you think the pictures from space are real, or something like?
No. Then you'll spiral, and you'll end up flipping, pushing the boat out a little bit more, and then your wife's going to come over it and give out to you. Don't, because it starts small and it gets better, and you're edging your way in there, and you're going to come to a point where you're going to be ranting and raving at your flipping at your Thanksgiving, and then your wife's going to be embarrassed, and she's going to call you a tool in front of a load of people. I'm distracted, Cece. There's a little hair out of place here, but it's all good.
Like that, or maybe you can bring up the rover that they had on space.
No. Once you start, then I know you'll just ramble on and on and on, and it'll come to you talking at your Thanksgiving party like you're making your flipping YouTube videos, and you're going to make a tool of yourself. You're going to end up in an argument with your wife. Don't do it. No. I'm still distracted by this piece of hair here.
Rover, remember that little tent that they built, that they placed there that has no crater marks at all, with something that's a dusty rock? in space, no craters at all. You might be able to bring something like that up. It depends on where that person is.
No.
Okay.
No. As I said, don't. You're just pushing your luck here.
On their journey. If
No.
they're even on a journey. Well, actually, everybody's on a journey. It just depends on what kind of journey they're on. Are they on this ridiculous, indoctrination journey, or are they on a journey of learning information? Just, like here you're watching me. You've taken the first step. Okay.
I've taken the first step to educating myself from the likes of you. No, I'm just here to take the piss. I'm sorry. But respectfully, you're probably a nice guy, but you do talk a lot of shit. I have to say. But it's fucking funny. Keep doing it. Keep doing your thing.
Okay. Flat Earth doesn't go away. It's always going to be there, and it's going to be with you every day.
Yeah, but there's a load of stuff online, calling you out on it. That, I can't believe human society has gone this stupid. But, it takes all kinds of people to make the world go round. No pun intended.
Okay, so if you get into it, you better be prepared. All right?
Oh, I've no intentions of getting into it. I've absolutely no intentions of getting involved with you guys. You just talk complete and utter nonsense.
But you're going to make a lot of friends in the process.
I don't want flat earth friends. Especially ones that just talk about flat earth all day. No, I can't do it. At least I can turn you off and just watch a video whenever I wish. When I need a bit of cheering up and I need a bit of a laugh. No, I don't need flat earth friends. Thank you.
You'll never ever meet in life if you were an indoctrinated person. Friends that'll become very important to you.
Well, it's nice to see you have friends. I really, I mean that really genuinely. But Jesus Christ, Cecil, the conversations you must have with those friends must be flipping unbelievable. I couldn't do it. There's more intelligence in that dog there. In fact, my dog's really intelligent. Oh my God. Cece, the path you have chosen is a rocky one. But anyway.
All right. And you would have never met them.
That's nice.
I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and letting me be a part of your life.
Bang! And he's gone. At least it says thank you, not like Cecil who just turns off the camera. But anyway, that's my my Sunday morning. Cheered up. Yeah. He didn't lose his rag though. I'm disappointed with that. But there will be other videos. But anyway, talk to you soon. I'm going to have something to eat because I'm hungry now. Take care and see you next time. Bye.